I am clinically unsure if this is an ASMR or a comedy channel. Folks, I think I should lean into the comedy more. I'm sorry. The respite you are anticipating will not be given here today. Because this is a hilariously dumb product. I think I am going to add this honey packet of pestilence to my list of things I hate. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Royal Honey Pack. Or perhaps, to put this more properly, this is a Royal Honey Pack. Because as if this couldn't get any stupider, they apparently make several different types. And when I say they, I mean they, plural. There are many companies making a honey pack, all with alleged different efficacy, I'll say. The key word, alleged. I don't think this does anything at all. I think this is worthless. I think this has the utility of a chocolate teapot. Let me tell you something about this. I think I've taken about 4 of these so far. And I felt absolutely nothing. This is a product that exists due to accidental marketing. Vague packaging, creating audience developed hysteria. This is Junko Garbanzo Beans, Trash Nuggets, Pandas. This exceeds negative expectations. I was first exposed to this gold-shrouded nugget of poop about when I was a young lad last year. I went to my local gas station. I was looking at the sketchy gas station pills as I normally do. And one of these caught my eye. It actually wasn't this manufacturer, by the way. It looked a little bit different. I purchased it. The cashier said, "Good luck." To this day, I'm unsure what that means. I came home and made several videos, and they went viral. All due to the unsubstantiated, whatever, hysteria. I have not inspected this particular manufacturer thoroughly. However, I am hopeful to find several grammatical errors. These evidently are never made in the United States only abroad. I question the intelligence of folks who purchase these. I was told that I got the wrong one, and you only know the real one by the edge. Whatever that means. I was told that you have to activate this with Hennessy, the devil's nectar. That is false as well. I read a book. I was told I read the wrong book after taking this. People believe whatever they want to. There is no stopping it. I suppose you have to get on the right side of that hysteria, being the one who makes this product or something similar. I think that's why designer jewelry and bags and clothing exist. They perhaps intentionally or unintentionally get on the right side of unjustified hysteria. Folks, this is the Royal Honey Pack. VIP. Someone told me that stands for very important pharmacist. That's probably the only correct thing I've ever heard about this honey pack. Net weight, 20G. I'll leave it up to the crowd. I don't want to be too harsh. Is this a grammatical error? A syntax error? Net weight space, space, 20G. Technically, there should not be a space between the T and the colon, but perhaps that's being too harsh. What in the world does this say? What? Production date, March 23rd. Expiration date, March 28th. I forgot to mention, this particular packet, the one I'm holding here now, I went to a specialty store, not a gas station. A store that specializes in debauchery. It was a treasure trove of indecency inside that store. I was so shooketh, I ran outside to get my Bible before I came back in to buy this. The ultimate power source. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? This should be a red flag doesn't even tell you what it is. I don't even know if this is real honey. And I'm not exactly a honey connoisseur either, so I guess it's okay. There's 2 insignia here. Don't really know what that one on the left means. The one on the right clearly is an octopus. I mean bee. It's a honeybee. Someone tell me, is this the right edge? Is this the right one? Is this the right one? Doesn't matter. I'll take it. It won't do anything. And you'll tell me I got the wrong one. The honeycomb design in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. Obviously indicating this is a honey object. Let's get to business. I will be reading this in Arabic. I don't even know what Arabic sounds like. I don't even know what it looks like. If there's anyone watching who knows more about languages, what is this? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know how to find out. But I know I'm about to get really, really upset because I just saw something that is incorrect on this honey pack. Take a look at this date. What's that say? Seven 2029. Let's get this right out of the way. They put the date in the American format. An American stamped this date into the package. Is this the expiration date? I feel like that should probably be labeled. Let's take a look at this date again. Production date March 23rd or March 2023. Expiration date March 2029 or 2028, sorry. But over here we have July 20th, 2029. What does it mean? Who did this? If you're the person who is buying this from Turkey, because that's where that's made, we'll get here soon. If you are buying this from Turkey, importing it to the United States, and putting a stamp on there of a seemingly arbitrary date, I'd be worried if I were you. I would be very worried. There are standards for supplements and for medications, and particularly with expiration dates. There must be documentation of quality control measures, and there must be good documentation of production dates and expiration dates. Where did you get that from? Ingredients. Okay. Honey. I've often wondered, are you allowed to put honey as an ingredient if it's like a honey sauce and not real honey? I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Tribulus terrestris. This is a supplement. It is said to increase testosterone levels in men. Does it? It depends on who you ask. This next one makes me irrationally angry to pronounce. Lalidium peruvianum, or maca. I think that's how you pronounce it, and you know what? I will never know just by reading this, because I cannot tell if that third character is an L or an I. That's probably an L, right? It's very difficult to see. Eurycoma longifolia, or Tonkat alley. I like pronouncing that one. Say it with me. Eurycoma longifolia. I think that sounds really cool. All three of these rather, are said to increase testosterone levels in men. It's gonna be really difficult to find out if it actually does or not. These trials that test these things are not the greatest. Panax ginseng. I like ginseng. Ginseng may have a little bit more evidence for it as far as energy, said to help with diabetes, heart problems, energy. I like ginseng. Everything else in this, I'm not a fan of, really. Take 1 sachet, 20 gram, every 2 days as needed. I am very impressed that I haven't found a spelling error yet. Typically I do on these types of things. Well, I guess I'll be eating my words. Check out that next line. Do you see it? Do you see what monstrosities are unfolding? Let me read this to you as it is written. Consumer responsibility. Now, when you have your responsibility, it's like your mother's responsibility, your mom's responsibility. It's a responsibility. Responsibility. Give me a break. Give me a break. How do you let that happen? No, I'm being too harsh. There's no way I could translate a package from English to any other language. But still, why wasn't somebody who's a native English speaker reviewing this. There's about, probably more than a couple hundred in the world. So yes, they put an M as in Mary in responsibility, which does not have an M as in Mary. It has an N as in Nancy. Not recommended for children or pregnant women. People with heart problems should consult with medical physician before consuming this product. They nailed it. They nailed it. 10 out of 10. No grammar, no spelling mistakes. I love it. Store in cool, dry place. Food supplement. Made in Turkey. Look, buddy. Switch out that M for an N. Clarify what this date is. And you're making money. Look, I can't knock somebody for making money. Whoever's making these, I mean, they are just rolling in it right now. But look, this is junk. It doesn't do anything.